Look, Prince Noctis, even the marshal came to say.
คิดว่ามันจะดังขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอใช่มันดังมากสักประมาณนี้แล้วกันจางๆ
Bye.
ว่าไงทอคอน
I heard the regalia is going on the boat with you.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
ลาก่อนนะโอเคเข้าใจได้โอ้ย
Something I gotta get off my chest.
เจอบางอย่างอยู่ในกล่องอะไร
I'm sorry.
ขอโทษนะ
Sorry I wasn't there for your father.
ขอโทษที่ไม่ได้อยู่ตรงนั้น
I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
หน้าที่ของเขาคือน่าจะปกป้องราชา
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
ไม่มีใครที่อะไรวะ
I realize that.
แปลไม่ได้
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
แน่นอน
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
เชื่อใจเขา I will trust him อะไรอ่ะมีอะไรเก็บปะหาก่อนขึ้นไงอ๋อ customer query เดี๋ยวดูก่อนลงเข้าวะขึ้นไงอ๋อ customer query ปิดเอาแล้วกันเดี๋ยวดูก่อนลงเข้าวะขึ้นไงอ๋อเหี้ยอะไรวะเนี่ย จะช่วยหายน่าจะหายหายอยู่ช่างมันเถอะฮัลโหลเทสเป็นยังไงบ้างนะยังก็ช่างมันแล้วกันน้อยก็เหลือแค่15ก็พอแล้วนี่ลุกสนใจพร้อมแล้ว
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
ไปละ
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
รอญาติเปิดริบบิ้นเหรอขึ้นเรือมาสิ
Hey, Your Majesty!
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Yeah. Count on it.
Yeah, cut on it. โอ้กัดโย่เหมือนสาก็แน่อีกทิศแอบหึงหรือเปล่าเนี่ยเก็บ Selling from Altissia มุ่งหน้าไป Altissia in high spirit the price can say rising on Hadrian ตีกับไฮด้าสวย
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hadrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya?
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way. while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altisha, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
We've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves. Can't let Lady Luna Freya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
We need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Luna Freya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Luna Freya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altisha.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. And they'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy. Thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps. Like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altisha.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
You must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but You're all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood?
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Well, you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the Crown City.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Makes Ignis a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you, too.
Oh, you're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey, now.
Westcomb ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West, but he'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, locked.
Yeah.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Prepared in advance?
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the walls of water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, not this. Catch.
Oh,
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her.
ขนาดเรจจี้ยังขี่ไปเลย
A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective.
ราชา
So get out there and see the world, you hear?
แหมมวยครับมีคนหลับคาสตรีมครับคน
Huh?
จะไม่มีอะไรขอดูว้าวไม่ได้เล่นเมืองนี้แบบกราฟิกเต็มเลยหน่อยมากไม่ถอยไปดิถอยไปถอยไป
What's next? Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
โอ้แล้วมันจะเข้าส้ม
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose,
ขอดูใบโปรเฟสเยี่ยมนะครับ ขอดูใบเข้าแบบ
Sid, it's all yours.
Hey, didn't we just... Well, we're here to visit a joint. Maga is the name, yeah.
Never heard of it.
ไม่เคยได้ยิน
Unless you're referring to the
น่าจะเก่า
alternate entry program.
ทำไมก็เข้าเก่าเรียกเก่าพวก
In which case, you may pay the levy directly to me. This amount should suffice.
Oh, what a racket.
มาเก็ต
This is your trip. You cough up the cash.
ต้องจ่ายสิทำไมอ่ะทำไมต้องให้ผมจ่ายด้วยลุงไหนลุงมามองหน้าผมดิสักหมัดเลยตรงนี้ก็พอเฮ้ยทุกคน
You want to check Westcomb's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
ไม่ได้มองหาอะไรก่อนนะ
His arm's so cool. I mean, not like I actually want one of my own.
No, dude, I totally feel the same way. They say that thing's got like superpowers.
The Empire makes some sick stuff.
The Empire
So, we're looking for the guy from the picture.
An estranged friend of the king.
Noct, you ever meet him?
Nope.
เคยเจอไหม
Take a look at this.
What about it?
เขาก็ตั้งใจขาย
Any ideas for accommodation?
โพสการ์ด
What should I
ไอ
buy?
สัตว์รถไฟเดี๋ยวก็ต่อย
Smells good.
We made it. Now let's hurry over to the arena.
เหมือนแต่สเปนเลยนะ
They're extending the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress.
อ้าว
The Vivian Westwood? But
ไม่รู้หรอ
wasn't that a memorial for her passing?
มันน่าจะ
Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, could that be the dress we read about in the papers?
Doubtless. The designer's name is the same.
Want to check it out?
That depends on the groom. Might still be a sore spot. What with his wedding getting called off?
Who says we can't call it back on?
True enough.
พอสักทีไอ้กวางไป
Ooh, tasty.
เอาไอติมปั่นใส่กล้วยครับ
Let's take a look inside.
ไม่เคยแหลกอะไรเท่าอีก
Let's grab a bite.
Hello, boys. Feel free to browse at your leisure.
ไทเทเนียมเชื่อเก็บไว้ดีกว่าอลิสมันเพิ่มเวทอลิสมันเดี๋ยวจะต้องซื้อ เปล่า
Stop by again sometime.
ดูเกียร์ก่อนล็อกดิสใส่ได้2 อันรอเดียวอันเดียวคอมโต้อันเดียว
I just feel like there's no point in going there.
ไปไหนวะให้บอกเขาลงแมปเพื่อใช้ฮิตเตอร์จากซีวิวเป็นได้ไหมครับ
Oh, there's supposed to be a real good photo spot around here.
นี่มันสวยมากเลยที่ถ่ายรูป
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
ไป
Did you see that, Noct?
What is
เห็
it?
นไหมครับอะไรอ๋อบอล
Peace be unto the province.
ครับครับ
Eat something? Gondola! Care for a ride?
หนึ่งถ่ายรูปก่อน
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
ได้เวลาถ่ายรูปแล้ว
Let me get this shot.
อ๋อโทษ
The gang's all here, see? Us?
แล้วก็เดี๋ยวจะมีแบบล่างอันไหนนี่ดันนี่ดันโอเคก็จะมีแบบตรงนี้นี่เก๋กายสัตว์ต่อยหน้าทิ่มเกี่ยวกับก็แล้วกันไม่มีของ เป็นเมืองที่สวยมาก สวยต้องซ้อมกูแหละต้องไปฝั่งนู้นมันไปไงอ่ะวิอะไรแรคอย
That Aranea, she's a little different.
Certainly doesn't fit the Imperial Army profile.
บอกรู้ได้ไงสะพานไม่ใช่สะพานไปไม่ถึงเลยเรือ
The Vivian Westwood store should be up these stairs. It's farther than I thought.
Seems everyone is making for the shop.
ชุดแต่งงานก่อนชุดแต่งงานอยู่เวิร์กนี้จริงเหรอไม่ใช่ว่าอยู่เวิร์กนี้ต้องมาจากไหนซื้อจับปลาโอเคปกติประสบการณ์ตกปลาเพิ่มขึ้น3,000,000%ไม่ได้จับซื้อเรื่องนั้นเชลท่าสตรีทถนนเชลท่าเฮ้ยอะไรอ่ะมีของเก็บสวยโกลดิเดอร์
They spared no expense on the dress. I'm glad I caught it when I did. If the prince is still...
The people have spoken.
Good to know the prince isn't complete.
นี่ไงวิเวียน
One hell of a crowd.
เฮ้ย
And that's the dress. My word.
ชุดวิวาสวยมาก
Everyone looks so happy.
ทุกคนดูมีความสุข
And it's all because of this one dress.
แต่เพราะชุดนี้
Yeah.
ชุดแต่งงานเดียวหรือเปล่า
Real glad for you that Lady Luna Freya is safe and sound.
สมว่าเป็นลูน่าไปย่างจริง
Well, that settles it. You gotta make it happen. Become a symbol of the
ตอนที่คิด
peace.
ว่าอยากจะทุบตู้กระจกแล้วก็ขโมยชุดออกมา
After we tie up all the loose
หลัง
ends,
จากนั้นฉันก็จะ
let's think about the ceremony.
แต่งบ้าๆบอจะได้
A fine idea.
ปัญญาอ่อนให้สัตว์
Yeah, I'll think about it.
ฉันคิดเรื่องนั้นคิดเรื่องไงวะเมื่อกี้ไม่ได้แปลสวยนะ
Well, I want to get me a glass of this.
Then why don't you?
Yeah, let's hit up Margot later.
ลบไปโยก
Hey, knocked! You see that?
What about it?
Flavor of the day is...
ไม่ต้องฟื้นไม่ต้องฟื้นเลยนะ
Is it evening already?
Time flies when you're having fun.
ได้เวลาสนุกแล้วเลือมันจะอิฟก็อิฟธรรมดาไม่ได้ขาทำไมพี่ขอข้าวแล้วพี่ยามไม่ห้ามหมดเลยบอกแล้วสุดจัดในย่านนี้ CPU สัตว์แป้งนะ100เฟเจนอลสิเฟเจนอล
His arm's so cool. I mean, not like.
I gotta say, Aranea really impressed me today.
With her outfit?
Well, yeah, that too. It's just, I always had this impression that the Empire was filled with nothing but jerks.
She certainly doesn't fit the mold.
Really makes you wonder. You think she was okay with the raid on the Citadel?
Ask her yourself.
ไม่ได้ไม่ได้หายแล้วก็หลงแล้วเนี่ยหลงโดยสมบูรณ์หลงทีไม่หลงเลยหรอ
Any ideas for accommodation?
จะไม่วิ่ง
I wonder, is she really gonna leave the army?
You seem quite smitten with her.
Which one is it?
One is what?
Her or Cindy?
Aranea or Cindy? Oh, wow. Okay, let me think about this for a sec.
I've no doubt both of them can wait.
Sleepy.
เล่นอะไรโอ้
Splendid. Where are we off to?
ไปได้ดีมานี่เลยครับผมว่าเราจะไปจุดเควสว้าวล่องเรืออย่างกับเวนิสสวยมากอะสวยจ้าสั้นๆโดนอะไรมากระโยกว้าวเป็นรอยอยู่แล้วหรือเปล่าจุดตรงกลางให้คุณนั่งสบายไหมคนขับยิ้มตลอดเวลา
a bite.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. Wescom Armor, as you've gathered. My word, you've grown, little prince. Ah, but of course. You were only a babe at the time.
So, someone caught the secretary at Mago again.
She and the barkeep sure are friendly.
There's gotta be something going on. She wouldn't spend so much time at that place if there wasn't.
What should I buy?
CPU ไม่พอใช้อ่ะมันมีแค่ 3.2
Where should we stay?
If Ravis is in town, seems it's only a matter of time before that Chancellor shows up. Another unknown we don't need.
She doesn't rub shoulders with the Empire by
After the journey with His Majesty, he settled here and opened shop. He's an odd specimen.
So this is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a...
Oh, just be aware that the...
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a... And they wouldn't...
See lots of nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Lunafreya?
In the city somewhere. But no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question. If they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed? Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
Think I'll get something to drink.
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care. And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet if you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
She can be oblique at the best of times, but I assure you, her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I sit?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
Shop till you drop.
Remember, your heart is yours to follow. Just see to it that you proceed with caution. Should you ever need it, Margot is at your disposal.
How about the cafe in the brochure?
Welcome, lads. So, what brings you here today? Looking to put your skills to the test, eh?
โลนิน
It's in your hands now, lads.
รับเควสมา
You've outgrown your finicky eating, I trust.
แต่แถบบูธ300อุ้ย300,000อะไรอะคงไม่ใช่
Sure thing, I'll fix it straight away.
Bon appetit.
ไม่แคบเยอะเรื่อง
I dare say I could make this at camp.
โจทย์
Then what can I prepare for you, lads? You're always welcome here.
Oh, care to take a cruise?
ขอสคริปต์แล้วกัน จะได้ไม่แลก
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Have a look at this, Noct.
How about a ridola on the gondola?
โหลดไม่ทัน
Gentiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Well,
ยังตีเยอะ
guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah, she can sit tight a while.
Here? But how?
It doesn't matter how they got.
All right. Woo! That was touch and go. Okay. Looking a little tired, buddy. Oh, hi there, opening.
Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
Nice. Prompto.
It's nothing.
One false move and we're done for. Cover!
How are we? You're out.
No big deal.
Huh.
ตีมอนดูมีความสุขเนอะทางนี้ไปไหนเอ่ยขออนุญาตส่งออกไปไม่ได้ก็ต้องกลับอุโมงค์โอเคเป็นทางเดียวที่จะ
Need weapons? You've come to the right place. Come again. What are you looking for? Thank you. Come back whenever you need supplies.
จากการหลอกซื้อฟรี
Welcome back. Thank you. Come again.
แต่ว่าช่างมันไฟเขียนเกะกะไฟขวางต่อยไม่ไงท้องหลง
today. Thank you!
จะได้ใช้เยอะ
Till next time!
Jedi is... We are exempt. You dream of... We...
It's you dream.
Designers... Altition is...
You dream. It's your... Call, Cassie.
Meldasi.
Call, Cassie. It's Kenny Crow. Come on down to the...
We are Exonerous. For generations, we have supported the lively...
Huh.
ไม่คุ้มเลย
Splendid. Where are we off to? Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
I was wondering when you might show up. Looks like that monster was no match for you lot. I see they've acknowledged all your hard work. Feeling a bit peckish, lads? You've outgrown your finicky eating, I trust. You're always welcome here.
Welcome. You won't find fresher fish anywhere else. Come again.
You see that fish? I wonder where you can catch it.
Dunno. Why don't you ask the shop?
Couldn't be bothered.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm awkward around people, too.
Yeah, right.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
She doesn't rub shoulders with the Empire by choice. Everybody...
Greetings.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
Woohoo! About time!
Nice shot, Prompto.
Maybe I can make a living out of this.
Look at that.
One of the few pictures of us together.
Not bad.
The gang's all here, see? Us?
So, care to take a cruise? Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
Greetings. You are not from here. Alessio's my name. Coin collecting's my game. Oracle Ascension coins specifically. Have you any? If you're willing to part with some, I'll gladly trade you a token of equal value. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Bring some more coins and I'll have something special in store for you.
Looks a good place to stay.
กูจะรีบกลับเกาะกู
Thank you for coming.
No sweat. First things first. Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescombe didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own. Though circumstances have changed, both the king and the oracle are finally in Altisha.
You said that you have Luna in your care. Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire? But it's true. The oracle is a risk, one we are prepared to shed with. Whether we do so depends on you. Now, let me ask some questions of my own. Why does the oracle seek to awaken the Hydrian?
She wants to forge a covenant so I can receive Leviathan's blessing.
The answer I wanted to hear. And yet, king or not, it can't be a simple affair for you to receive a god's blessing. Let me be frank. The potential chaos worries me. You know better than most what took place in Lucis with Archean. Tell me, what happened?
I met Titan, and he gave me his power.
Just like the legends, though the Empire doesn't like the way the story goes. Even as we speak, they mobilize their forces. It seems there's no avoiding chaos. It will most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods and the Empire be damned.
Not much you can do when it comes to gods.
You'd suggest I accept my city's destruction?
Just protect everything.
Wishful thinking. We must be realistic and discuss what we can and cannot do. Without further ado, let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
All right. I'll do as you ask.
I'm pleased to hear it. As long as the people's safety is assured, I have no qualms with your right. And that is not all. Once the right has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
You're basically telling us to fight the Empire alone.
In a manner of speaking, but to rephrase it from our perspective, Accordo has no troops that can aid you. Not amid such chaos, at any rate. That is all for the terms. To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
We'll help however we can.
Lest you forget, this is a business deal. A flippant attitude will earn you a flippant response. A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning, for both king and oracle.
All right. You do what you must for your people.
You're just like your father.
Thanks.
You've made the right decision.
Madam, it's time.
Assign 3 of your own for the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you. According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong. Steel yourselves for a full-scale battle. I have confidence you will do well by us, and you can expect the same in return. I can't promise something I can't help.
Of course. You certainly opened up to them, though.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic. They've lost Regis. They've lost the crystal. Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them? We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
Indeed, the best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Oh, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Sounds good in theory, but don't push it. It's pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
Stay flexible, stay alert.
All right, will do.
If worse comes to worse, you can threaten to throw the trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be well guarded. Better than the Oracle herself.
Understood. I shall reclaim it at the altar.
Remember, you'll be under Imperial watch.
Right.
Think of it as a necessary evil in order to forge the Covenant.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please, but you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. Your public is waiting for you.
Knocked. You in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Talk about a crowd. Like the whole city's come to watch.
Dear friends, I stand before you today with little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness. Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered from the perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altissia to call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas, spirit of the deep. By the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydrian. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored. Bless you all.
The Empire's here.
I can see him.
Dropships are closing in on the port. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered.
So, it begins.
It is I, Luna Freya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone. I do.
Noct. The Hydrian has awoken.
The civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydrian surrounded. Hurry, Noct.
I'm on it.
Then the right's already begun.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydrian a hand.
Now!
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our stars. It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship. I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
Prompto's headed your way.
But what about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for two.
Noct, jump!
What?
No time for questions!
Man. Ah! Go! What was this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
Here she comes!
I got this.
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
All right. Hey, nice job finding this baby.
The moment I saw her, I knew we'd go places. Not again.
Not making this easy.
Not. Hold on tight. Dude, don't let go!
Heads up!
Noct, can you reach?
I need your power! So the only way you'll help me is if I take you down?
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have it. And do remind him about the crystal. Oh, Prince, your bride awaits!
I will pass the ring to the rightful king. When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya, you first.
Noctis?
Luna?
So, you found your way here.
And you found me.
A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought?
Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me?
Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled.
But that doesn't have to come between us.
You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, blooming from hill to vale.
Will you be there?
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance. Know that I am there. And that I watch over you always. Farewell, dear Noctis.
Back with us. I'll tell the others. Though it may take a bit.
You're hurt.
Ah, small sacrifice in the greater battle.
And Luna?
She has passed. Umbra left that for you.
So, we're gonna roll through Tenebrae.
Not before visiting the royal tomb at Cartanico.
You're sure you're up to that?
The wounds have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
The hell is wrong with you?
What?
We're not stopping in Tenebrae. You need to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping, you can look around and give a shit about someone worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know that?
You don't! Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough, Gladio.
You think you're a king, but you're a coward.
Shut up! Don't do this! I get it, all right? I get it!
Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already.
Knocked!
Leave him.
We're almost there. One step closer to finding the next tomb.